Hey everyone, here's a look at my 5.5 gallon planted tank. It's a little update video. This tank's been going strong for a while now. It's a dirted tank and it's got 10 gold cloud minnows in it. Temporarily just housing them in here for now. So I actually did do a trim on this tank about a couple days ago. Those plants at the top that you see are all the very back are growing out of the tank, so the roots are in the tank. It's just a couple of different pothos, some dumb cane, and some creeping jenny. And then I just surrounded it by all these other house plants that I have in my aquaponics filter. That's where I got the plants from. And this little 5.5 gallon is also a mono shrimp and a couple of horned nearite snails. There is a little algae growing in it, but not too bad. It's starting to actually go away. It's that like green string or hair algae or whatever you want to call it. But I'm kind of far away from the tank because if I get too close, then sometimes the white clouds just hide in the back. But I'll see if I can get in a little closer. They're doing really well. I don't even know how long I've had this set up. It's been months now since I set this up. It's a dirted tank, so it's organic potting soil capped with gravel or sand and then a little bit of gravel. There's no breeding yet, and I'm not really trying to do that. It's just if it happens, it happens. I bred the white cloud mountain minnows before in a 5 gallon or this 5.5 gallon actually a couple of years ago. If you go way back in my videos, in the beginning, the first, I don't know, maybe within the first 10, there's some videos of that. But I really like this little tank. It's doing really well. I like having all the plants near it. I put a black background and there's a little tiny white LED up there, and then I'm using a little strip at the top, and then also the in its LED, that little strip, and then the reading light or lamp is also LED, and it's all on timers, and it's on for about 7 hours a day. But it does get also light from a nearby sliding glass door, but most of the plants block that light, but it still gets some. So it's going along pretty good. I really like this little tank. I think it looks really cool, and I like the white clouds in it. There's no heater also in this, and that little bubbles that you see in the back, in the center, behind the driftwood, is just a little DIY sponge filter I made. I just took a tube and poked some holes in it, and then put a sponge over it and put a air stone down in there with a hook to an air pump. So it's super simple. I've never cleaned it since this tank's been set up. I don't really need it. I did want a little bit of surface movement just so that film doesn't build up. Yeah, so that's just a quick update, a little 5.5 gallon. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.